What's happening? ESPN back in the studios for a little second half. We'll call this the second half, right? We'll keep the sports thing rolling. Second half, Truth Radio, hanging out with my home slice, Alejandra Rodriguez. We got engineer Steve in the booth, and he's keeping it live. Keeping on theme, Steve. I love you for that. We had a little MJ coming out. No, we had a little Prince coming out, and then we got a little Bowie. Oh, man, this is just too much fun. Speaking of fun, by the way, did you say you were going to throw me in the hot seat for some quiz stuff?
I did. I have a quiz for you.
So, gang, this is celebrity, what are we going to call it? Estate planning in the news, right?
Right.
So let's do this.
All right, you ready? Okay. So I did
we need
this
like a little game show backdrop, Steve, or something. I don't know if you got something hot for me like that or something. Keep it live.
Do you have a buzzer?
I wish.
Okay, so this is a true and false one.
Okay.
So you know Beastie Boys, right? Did you listen to Beastie Boys? Right?
Yeah.
Of course. Who
There
doesn't?
you go. All right.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
Okay. So Beastie Boys at MCA, so Adam Yauch.
Uh-huh.
True or false? In his will, did he include a clause saying that his music couldn't be used for advertising purposes?
Oh, knowing him, I'm going to say that's absolutely true.
Yes.
Yes.
Easy. Okay.
One for one.
I gave you an easy one.
No, this is good.
With.
This is good.
All right.
And I like true or false because then I just can flip a coin over here.
Right. Okay. The next one.
Yeah.
True or false? The bulk of Marilyn Monroe's estate ended up in the hands of someone she had only met once before.
So, okay. So how, like, I guess the word I'm trying to look for is like how, hot and heavy she kind of was.
Right.
You know, she was kind of a hot mess. I guess I'm trying to say, like, her relationships and stuff like that. I could actually see that happening because that wasn't what she was focused on. She overtrusted people, and then boom, something weird happened with some timing, and then they got all the loot.
Man, I'm making them too easy for you. True.
Oh, I got yes! All right. 2 for 2.
So let me.
Thank you, Steve. I got a crowd in there. Okay.
So let me give you a little background on that one. So it seems as if in her will, she did have a will, but in her will, she allocated most of her belongings and clothes and apparently including her underwear to her acting coach, Lee Statsberg.
Oh, yeah.
And so he had those personal belongings. And in the will, though, she said that she wanted him to give it to, her loved ones. For whatever reason, he never did that. Instead, he put all of her stuff in storage. And then upon his death, so he was married and Marilyn apparently really liked him and his wife. Like they were like surrogate parents to her. But then when they both died, her stuff that was in storage, because he never followed through with her wishes to distribute them to her loved ones, the second wife of Lee took it all and basically auctioned it off for $13.4 million.
Boo.
Right? Yeah. So if she had set it up in like a trust, she would have had more say. But, basically she gave it to Lee and who would have, she wasn't thinking that far ahead of like, oh, well, when he dies and if he remarries, then it's basically these individuals I don't even know. That's no fun. Yeah. But lessons learned.
Everybody needs a little more Alex in their life.
Right.
All right, what you got for next?
Okay. True or false?
Yeah.
Alexander McQueen, so the fashion guy.
I actually don't, but I'm just going to nod and play along. I do. Go
okay.
ahead.
He was a big fashion designer.
Sounds
and
fair enough.
He died recently.
Oh, okay.
So did he provide in his will that he wanted to be buried with one of his designer pieces from his last fashion show?
No, I'm going to say no.
True. No, false. Yeah. So
false.
instead, he gave $75,000 to one of his dogs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So he was a dog person.
Hey, get to self-direct, right?
Right. Yeah.
And if that would have went to the probate court, I don't think the judge would have done that.
No. Yeah. No, the dogs aren't included in the probate code, unfortunately.
I would imagine. Probably not a bad thing.
Right. Okay. Next one.
Okay.
So Star Trek creator Gene Roddenberry. True or false, did he demand in his will that his body and ashes be scattered in space?
Oh, I'm so saying yes to that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm on fire right now, dude. Anybody who's got the mind to be able to think up Star Trek so far ahead of his time, that sounds exactly in alignment with what they would want.
I thought that was pretty cool.
That is really cool.
That's a good way to be scattered.
Now, did it happen yet?
That I don't know. I didn't
Okay.
follow up with that.
Okay.
So whether they actually did that or not, I don't know. But it was in his will.
Elon Musk is on the case. Okay, cool. All right, I'm on fire right now. Let's keep this going. 4
Okay.
for 4.
This one's a fun one. So Houdini, you know
Okay.
Houdini.
Yep.
Did he demand that his wife conduct a seance every year so that he could appear and talk to her after his death?
Well, I know the man personally. And
You know
one
the man
thing
personally?
he always loved to do was to bring himself back around while he was still there. I'm just going to guess yes.
You would be right.
All right! Steve, what do I get if I get all these points? Is there like a prize?
These are
Steve's
too
gonna
easy.
take his shirt off and
they're
dance
like-
around in the booth if I bat 1,000. Okay, all right.
These
cool.
are
Let's
like
go. Let's do
crazy,
this.
unusual,
Yeah, I
but
dig it.
oh man,
I'm having
okay.
fun with this.
Okay, so here's a follow-up to Houdini. Did he leave a secret 10-digit code so that his wife would know it was actually him?
Ooh. Did you ever watch the movie with Christian Bale?
Oh,
And I forget the name of it. It was a really cool movie. Oh,
with a Tesla type thing, or would Christian Bale?
Yeah. No, that's a different one. There was two kind of at the same time, like
Right,
Hollywood always
right. I
does,
think
where
I
they're
did
very
see both.
similar.
Uh-huh.
The Prestige, I think it
Oh,
was.
yes.
And I might be messing it up right now because I think it might actually been the other dude. But anyway, that totally sounds like a magic trick kind of thing for a code. I'm going to say yes again, but I think I'm going to
You
be wrong.
would be right.
Nailing it. Oh,
I made these too easy for you.
no, you didn't. I'm on fire right now, and I'm so committed to getting these right so that Steve can take off his shirt and dance around in the booth. Okay, what do we got next?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Napoleon. You know,
Okay, sure.
French military leader Napoleon. Did he request that his beloved Maltese dog be buried with him in his family's mausoleum?
It sounds like exactly the thing that he would do, but I'm a little concerned about how many trues in a row we've had right now. I'm going to say true.
False.
No!
Instead,
Yeah, yours is better. Oh, instead.
you should have gone with your gut. Too many
know,
truths in
I
a row.
know.
Instead, he requested that his head be shaven and that his hair be given to his friends and family.
Interesting.
Isn't that odd?
His hair was shaven.
So he wanted his hair. He wanted his hair to be cut off or shaved off, and then
Give it to his
distribute.
friends and
Yeah,
family. That's not creepy at all.
right. That's totally normal.
No. Wow. And then what do you do with it?
Who knows?
Put a little tuft like up on the wall.
Make a
Salute it
toupee.
as you walk by. Wow.
Right?
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right, fair enough.
Odd. Okay, I have a last one for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
This is it right now. This is my comeback.
All right, this is your comeback. You can make it right here. So, Pringles founder owner Fred Bauer, he died in 2008. Did he include in his will that he wanted to be cremated and buried in a Pringles can?
That's disgusting. So I'm going to say false.
It's true.
No. Come on.
Isn't that crazy?
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. So you can maybe give him a point for a sense of humor.
Right, yeah. This is his fortune, his Pringles legacy. He wanted to be buried in a Pringles can.
Wow.
He saved money in the end, right? Well, you don't need an expensive urn. You just need a Pringles can.
Wow. Nice work, young lady. That was a fantastic
You
job by
kind of
you.
scored on that one, though. You did good overall. You did pretty good. Yeah,
2 wrong,
that's not bad.
5 right. If I was a math major, I'd have a percentage for that. Steve, can you please just still take your shirt off and dance around in the studio? Is that still? He's shaking his head no. Very unfortunate for me. And lucky, I guess, that this is radio, right? For the rest of everybody.
I was going to throw in one on Leona Hemsley, but everyone knows that with her. You remember that one? She's the business woman, real estate mogul, and she left $12 million to her dogs.
Wow.
And that went to court, and the family contested it because they had been written out basically.
Yeah, that sounds.
And so the court reduced it. Instead of 12 million, the dogs got $2 million.
Just because it was unrealistic.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess realistically, the dogs weren't going to go through 12 million. So, $2 million even then. But yeah, so I'm guessing that's how the judge came to that conclusion.
But that's kind of weird, though, because those are her wishes.
Yeah.
Also went to probate.
No. So she did have a trust, but the family contested it. So it seems as if she basically didn't leave anything to her family except for 2 grandkids. And everyone else got written out. And the family, they sued.
Wow.
They were trying to overturn that. So, all the more reason to put things in writing and, follow through with it, because otherwise you would just be seen as a crazy dog person or cat person, right? But so at least she was able to get $2 million to her dogs. That's not too bad.
And, what's coming up for me is that's a great opportunity to plug your free the free family wealth planning session. Right. $750 value you're giving away for free as long as they heard you here and that they mentioned Truth Radio. So
if they say that they heard it on Jesse's Truth Radio, then I will give them a complimentary family wealth planning session. And basically, I'm not talking, this isn't a 15 or 30 minute consultation. This is a full on 2-hour consult. I sit down with them and we basically sit down and design a plan that would meet their family's needs.
That's incredible. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Alejandra Rodriguez, gang, having fun with you up in Truth Nation. And you can check her out, by the way, and take advantage of that offer she just gave at RodriguezLawOffices.com. That's RODRIGUEZ. Lawoffices.com. Or you can call the old-fashioned way, 619-238-5270. Steve, coming up. I think what we're going to do is little final thoughts on this.
Yeah.
I know there's a couple things I want to make sure that you get the word out on, some events you're going to plug, and then I'll also share my hot pick of the week that's coming up live on the market when we come back. Truth Radio. We'll be right back.